we have Miss Keishia Thorpe on the line. Of course, Keishia is a member of the U.S. Elite International Track and Field, Inc. And this is a non-profit organization and a member of U.S. Elite Track and Field. They're having a seminar in Jamaica later this month, I think it is. Keishia, good evening and welcome.
Thank you so much for having me. And my sister's here as well, Treisha Thorpe.
Good evening. How are you?
Okay. Good evening. Oh, so it's a twin spin.
Yeah. Yes, it is.
All right. First of all, tell us about this U.S. Elite International Track and Field, Inc. And tell us what it is about.
Well, U.S. Elite Track and Field, Inc. Is a nonprofit organization that my sister and I established in 2005. We mainly cater to, we actually help student athletes and mentor them through the process of transitioning from high school to college through scholarship opportunities into U.S. colleges and universities. Our program really serves student athletes who are from low and moderate income families, and we really serve those student athletes who consider themselves either at risk or underserved. And we help them to have access to tertiary level education, which of course we know is very important in making sure that they achieve success in their life.
Okay, so this is what the seminar later this month is geared towards, and I presume.
Yes, the seminar it's actually a scholarship and athletic convention, and it's geared towards assisting student athletes with information, educating them about the college matriculation process, giving them an opportunity to speak with coaches and recruiters, and just in general getting educated about the process, knowing how to apply for those scholarship opportunities, reaching out to coaches, and mainly the requirements. What are some of the requirements for entering into the U.S. college system, whether it be U.S. college admission policies or NCAA policies, which is very, very important because NCAA is actually changing around their system next year. So this is very important for student athletes.
I would think so. Where is that seminar going to be held?
So the seminar will be held at the Jamaican Conference Center, and we want to stress that we're a nonprofit organization, and we are hosting this for student athletes free of charge. Lunch will be provided for all the student athletes who will be coming, because we know many of them have to travel from afar.
We're losing you there.
Okay, so the convention will be free for all student athletes, and the convention will be on October 31st at 8 a.m. We will have a host of our own OLYMPIAN, INEZ Turner, will be hosting, and she'll also be the guest speaker at the conference. Like I said before, it's free for all student athletes, and also we're inviting coaches to also sign up and come and get that information that they can bring back and share with other coaches, and also share with other student athletes who will not be able to come. Lunch will be provided for all participants, and also we are also interested in inviting local colleges to come out. It will be a convention, like my sister mentioned before, where the speakers will come out and give students all the information. But also we're hosting a college fair where the students can get up close and personal with some of those college representatives, get some more information about possibly some of the colleges that they might be interested in, and some recruiters. The attire is business, and students can also wear their uniform, or they can also wear their team gear. So we really, really want everyone to come out.
What motivated you to start this organization, though?
Well, you know, we are student athletes ourselves, and we actually were from humble circumstances when we began. And for us, the collegiate process wasn't a walk in the park. We had to go out there and we had to find these opportunities for ourselves. We now recognize that it's very difficult for many students, especially the students who are not the top of their class, or, for instance, the top athletes and the most talented athletes who usually get scouted or usually get looked at all these track meets and get those opportunities. And now we are trying to give those students who are we consider to be at risk, who are not necessarily the best at track and field, but they have enough talent that could help them to get through college. So we serve as an avenue to help those students to get the opportunity and have access to those opportunities. These students, especially the ones that have gone through our program, who have graduated through our program, what we realize is that they've also come from humble backgrounds, single-parent family household, low and moderate income family household, and at risk and underserved, mainly because they're like some of the only students, some of the only in their family who have ever gone to college, and the first generation who has ever gone to college in their family. So we want to give them this opportunity so they can go back and give back to their economy and also their family, and encourage others to join the program to get the same opportunity that they've gotten through our organization.
Very interesting indeed. Would you want to share with us some of the athletes who have gone through this program?
Well,
who have benefited from this program?
Oh, sure. Well, two in particular, I can that were the first two I would say that actually went through our program were from St. Andrew High School for Girls, Selena Green and Dakota Wall. They were the first two to come through our programs. I remember when they came through the program, they weren't the best student athletes, but they were great in academics. Therefore, we could marriage what they have in of the talent they have in track and field, and marriage with their strong academic ability, and got them scholarship to come abroad. Now, these two athletes actually ended up becoming All-American, which was so great because our program mentored these students and basically pair them with coaches who have similar goals and similar aspirations, who want the best for these kids, and take them from where they are and make them greater. And so these athletes were able to become great and made All-American, and no one would have expected them to do this well. And there are other students, for instance, another student right now who, Anna K. Edwards, she has gone through the program, graduated, and also now is in the med program at the University of the West Indies in Jamaica. And her sister also, as a woman's girl, is also now in the program and is currently in college and is actually about to graduate soon. And she's doing great academically and also great in track and field. And she was not someone who anyone would have thought would have basically done real well in track and field.
Definitely. Well, so the seminar is later this month. Just remind our listeners of when the seminar is going to be, the attire for the seminar, and on the date on which the seminar will be held, and where as well.
So the seminar will be at the Jamaica Conference Center, downtown Kingston, and it's going to be on October 31st, beginning at 8 a.m. The college fair should kick off around 2:30 to 4:30, but we want everyone to come out to spend the entire day with us. We have a very interesting lineup of speakers and Olympians. It is free for all athletes, and they can actually register online. Registration will be closed in another week or two. And they can register online at uselite.org. That's uselite.org. The attire is business or team. Student can wear their team gear if they're coming with their teams, and they can also wear their school uniform. Any of those is acceptable. But you have to register in order to attend, and lunch will be provided because we know it's a long day, so we're definitely making sure that we feed our athletes. And we know they eat, and we will be feeding them pretty well.
Very interesting. Sounds good, Keishia. Let's wish you all the best. And this is a good opportunity for athletes, as you mentioned, to get into this program and to benefit tremendously from as athletes have been doing. All the best, and thanks once again.
Thank you so much for having us.
Okay, you're welcome.
All right, bye-bye.
10:44 it is here on Irie FM.